What's up, Raider Nation? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you're notified every time I come out with brand new content, and please like this video so we can get at least to 200 likes. Well, Raider Nation, the NFL Combine has officially started, and Jayden Daniels has been linked to the Raiders a lot. Antonio Pierce was interviewed this week, and he even came out with the Behind the Shield video on the Raiders YouTube. He said he doesn't want to be changing quarterbacks every single season. He wants stability for the Raiders quarterback. He wants a guy who's a leader, who's been through adversity, and who wasn't given everything to him. He just didn't have one good season. He had a few good seasons, and he's been tested against great defenses. And all those signs point to Jayden Daniels. When he was asked about Jayden Daniels, he said, shoot, when I recruited him out of San Bernardino, California, I told him he has a chance to be a Heisman Trophy winner one day. And look what he ended up doing, winning the Heisman. Antonio Pierce likes to get a little bit of credit for that, but in reality, it was all Jayden. Now, for the Raiders to get Jayden Daniels, they're going to have to move up. There's no way in hell he's going to be available at 13. And right now, the Patriots are set to be interested in him, and also the Washington Commanders. So the Raiders are going to have to move up all the way to 1 to secure Jayden Daniels. And right now, he's starting to look like he's the number 1 overall pick. He is climbing up everyone's draft boards. The fact that he won the Heisman, he was the best college football player last year. Don't get me wrong. Caleb Williams is a great talent. I'm not taking anything away from him. But last year, he didn't have a wide receiver 1 with him. He had Brendan Rice, who's a projected 3rd round pick this year. He didn't have a Jordan Addison, a NFL rookie candidate. So it's a very big drop off from year 1, from year 2 when he was at USC. As far as Jayden Daniels, he has improved every single year. And for the people out there saying that he can't sling the rock, just go look at his highlights. This guy stands in the pocket. He takes the big hits. He knows when to run. That's the difference between him and Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams loves to play superhero ball. He's always scrambling, making big plays out of nothing, but he scrambles too much and he wants to throw the ball down the field, and usually that doesn't translate well in the NFL. Guys like Jayden Daniels translate well in the NFL. He is being compared to guys like Lamar Jackson and even CJ Stroud. Merrill Hodge came out and said that, hey, if he's an NFL GM and he has the 1st overall pick, he would go after Jayden Daniels. Antonio Pierce knows that he might not ever get a shot at being the head coach again. He straight up said that in the Behind the Shield podcast that just aired this week. He knows that he might not ever get another chance, so let's make the most out of it. Let's go after our quarterback now that we could, change our franchise for the next 15 years or more. So I say let's put our chips in the middle of the table and let's go after Jayden Daniels. Yes, I know it's only the first day of March. We still have another 2 months to go. Jayden Daniels hasn't even thrown at his pro day. But it's starting to seem like the more he sits down in interviews with these teams, the more his stock is going to rise, and the more likely that the Bears are going to hold on to that pick and eventually take him themselves. That's why I think the Raiders should move faster, quicker, sooner than later. Because the more we get to the draft, the sooner we get to the draft with the pro day approaching, then he just might not be available. Another team might want to move up. Who says that the New England Patriots don't move up from 3 to 1? That would be a win-win for both teams. New England would move up, get their franchise quarterback. Chicago would move down 2 spots, and Marvin Harrison Jr. would still be available there. That's why I'm saying if the Raiders really want to make a splash, go after their quarterback. I hope they're doing their homework right now because the time is ticking. Tom Telesco and Antonio Pierce cannot afford to get this wrong. If we're going to go get our quarterback, we have to move up right now. He's been saying a lot of interesting things regarding Aiden O'Connell, saying that, hey, right now he is QB1, and whoever brings into the team is going to fight for the spot. No one is going to be handed the keys to the car. And that speaks volumes for Aiden O'Connell. He knows that he's going to get better. He's been in the house every single day since after the Super Bowl. It's been said that more than 25 players are going to the Raiders headquarters to work out. And that speaks volume on the culture that Antonio Pierce is creating. The NFLPA just came out with the survey, and Josh McDaniels was ranked the very worst NFL coach in the whole league. Now that speaks volumes. Nobody wanted to come to work for that man. Everyone was walking on eggshells when they came to the facility. And now that Antonio Pierce is here, the whole building has changed. I, for one, am so excited. I know Raider Nation is so excited. It finally sounds like we're headed in the right direction, which makes me really think that we just might move up in this draft. It is all pointing towards the Raiders moving up. Came out with a tweet today saying that the Raiders are one of the 3 teams that want to move up to the top 3. Like I said, guys, we have to move up to the very top first overall pick. 2 or 3 are not going to cut it. There's only 2 day 1 starting quarterbacks that can really turn a franchise by themselves all around. And I would think that would be Caleb Williams and Jayden Daniels. They just have to go to the right spot. And it all depends on where you go. Just look at Bryce Young last year. He was the first overall pick and he went to a terrible situation. A situation with a terrible owner, with a terrible head coach. His coach ended up getting fired the very first year. And now he has to start with the new coach, start with a whole new system, learn a whole new system. And as a young quarterback, that's not what you want to do. You want stability. You want to know that your job is secure, that your head coach is secure. And with those surveys coming out, the Raiders were the 3rd best ranked team in the whole NFL regarding to they had the best facility, they had the best training staff, they had the best business that would help the Raiders family, everything. Everything was in the Raiders' favor. When the Chiefs came to the Vegas facilities, a lot of the Chiefs players were in awe just of our practice facility. You know, the Chiefs were ranked as one of the worst ownerships in all of the league. For them to win 3 Super Bowls out of 5 years, for them to have Patrick Mahomes and one of the better coaches in Andy Reid, that speaks volumes. For them to come over to our house and see our beautiful facility, you know damn right a few of these players are going to want to come over to Vegas and stick it to the Kansas City Chiefs. So that does it for this video, Raider Nation. Let me know how you guys feel. Do you believe the talks are heating up and the Raiders absolutely have a chance to move up and secure Jayden Daniels? I believe so. And until next time, Raider Nation, peace.